I want to shout this out because this is from a Black developer, New Challenger. Shouts out to New Challenger. Beat Down and Treachery. I always get this because I get tongue twisted. Beat Down and Treachery City. It's a dope beat 'em up game, but it takes on RPG elements of turn based, and you could pick like your different I guess whatever you want to choose to like battle with. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, Titanfall 2 is fire.
You the second person I heard talk about Beatdown in Treachery City. They messed up the name, so when I went to look it up, I found something complete. But yeah, you the second person I heard talk about that. I gotta check that out. I'm all for the Black devs. And while we talking about Black devs, Aerial Knight, that game, oh my, when I seen the trailer, like I got perspective on. I'm more excited about the game now. Like I care more about it now after watching your interview with him, because now I feel like I know who he is, and I feel like me and him is here. Like we see eye to eye on a lot, especially industry wise, and like I gained a whole new respect for him at that point. But while we are kind of sort of on the subject of your content, what's Geek Game Tight? Tell me about it.
Geek Game Tight is an outlet that I founded, I think, I'm trying to see, back in 2016, and it was all curated to actually expel on, of course, like the subject of Black developers, as far as us in this industry being represented and shown that we do exist in the gaming industry, and we love gaming, we love geek culture, we're a part of geek culture, whether it's with anime, manga, comics, science, math, whatever the case may be, and actually showing that, you know, throughout the whole pipeline of news, we're on it every day, but we're not shown. So that's why I formed Geek Game Tight, to just showcase Black, Hispanic, and Natives in this actual geekdom that we exist. And we've created so much and built this industry as well.
Yeah, I kind of been on that too. I don't know what's up with the algorithm, but I appreciate it. I ended up, like, through you, I found a couple more. Like, there's a couple of games that I was a fan of, especially one recently, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang, that you put me onto the fact that was a Black dev.
Yes.
Which makes sense, because that's pretty much my childhood. And then just in other mediums, I found out about on comics, Black Sands Entertainment, and through them I ended up finding a dope comic called Monarchs.
Yep, Monarchs. That's Noir. Shouts out to Noir Comics. They have their own. It's a Black publisher of comics, like, and manga.
There's and speaking of anime, The Art Staijo.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, I gotta put you on. So basically,
put me on to that.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and I feel bad for it, but I'm gonna find it again. Like, we have a thing that we do at the end of every Peep Game podcast episode, where we find somebody and tell everybody about him. And I think this is one of our first. He ended up doing one of the weekends videos, which I can't show in this interview because I got struck for the last time I showed it, so we're not gonna go there. But
really?
Yeah, Universal Music, UMG, they anything having to do with any of their artists.
You gotta just show it and then not play the music.
Bro. I did. It was the video.
Wow.
I guess the video is owned by them. So
that's fair use though.
Okay. I just didn't feel like disputing. I just changed.
YouTube has a crazy algorithm with certain stuff, because it's just bots that determine that. Once they put it out, it's a bot, and then you gotta be like, no.
But long story short, the Black man went to Japan, learned from some of the greats how to make anime, built up his own studio, and
I know you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, went in. And I'm with that. And with people that's creative like that, or creative like us, or people just, some of us in this industry, is odd that now I understand, because I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So whatever we call each other, to me it don't matter. I think content creator is the perfect umbrella term for me, because that's what I do. I create content. Who knows what it might be? I might make music one day. It might be something like this the other day. I might be arguing with my collectibles one day, whatever. But some people, like, everybody wants to be called something different. Do you have sort of a perspective on the whole content creator thing, or like what would you call yourself?
I mean, I'm on the same boat. Like, of course, I create content, because of course that's an umbrella over so many things. You know, I'm a journalist and reporter, but that's still content. You know, and then I do things that's not so orthodox to what journalists and reporters do. So content creator, I think, is the best term to use because it's so many elements to content creation, from music, like you said, from building, let's say you streaming or doing topical videos or you're reporting on something. It's still content. You know, content is king. So the term content creator just takes care of all of that. So I don't mind being called that at all.
Yeah, we are what we are. It makes sense.